Yesterday, the House was successful in passing the continuing resolution to fund the government, which means it now goes on to the Senate, where Chuck Schumer says the Democrats have the votes to stop it from passing in its current form. Now, before we talk about that, and that's gonna be the focus of this block, I do wanna just quickly mention that House thing, it wasn't guaranteed that it would happen. But in the end, what happened was, I guess, the most likely outcome. It was 217 to 213. Thomas Massie said he was gonna vote against it, and he did vote against it, despite the threats to him coming from Donald Trump and other MAGA people. Every other Republican supported it. Not a single one other than him had a problem with that bill. By the way, one Democrat, Jared Golden of Maine, also voted for it. Again,
it's amazing.
He didn't even have to. It would have passed anyway, but he chose to. Jared Golden of Maine. I don't have his contact information, but if you Google Jared Golden of Maine, I'm sure you can find it.
And type it like that, Jared Golden.
Jared Golden.
Now we all know who this is. This one Democrat who's like, I want to give him a win.
Yeah, again, so now he now qualifies, I think, as second worst Jared nationally.
Oh,
maybe first.
Yeah. Moskowitz won. No,
I was thinking of the sandwich guy, but anyway. Okay, well, with that said, we move past the House and we're now on to the Senate, okay? So they say that they're gonna reject the GOP's funding bill as the shutdown draws near. And here's what Chuck Schumer had to say. I'm not gonna do an impression, so instead you're gonna have to pretend that all of the energy and vigor in my voice has been sapped away. That's how it was initially delivered. So, funding the government should be a bipartisan effort, but Republicans chose a partisan path, drafting their continuing resolution without any input from congressional Democrats. Then you have to imagine he pushes his glasses up. Because of that, Republicans do not have the votes in the Senate to invoke cloture on the House CR. Our caucus is unified on a clean April 11th CR that will keep the government open and give Congress time to negotiate bipartisan legislation that can pass. I hope our Republican colleagues will join us to avoid a shutdown on Friday. It doesn't currently look like they're going to do that, but we will see. Now, so what are their issues? Why do the Democrats not like this bill? Many Senate Democrats said they want a 1-month bill to finish work on a new appropriations agreement rather than funding it all the way to September. Others said they disapprove of the House's bill boost to military spending and the cuts to non-defense domestic programs. And still others say they want guardrails on Elon Musk's powers to dismantle the government without congressional approval. And some Republicans might say, well, why should we give you any of that? We're in charge. Well, we already covered that. You need their votes. That's how it works, okay? The Democrats had to include Republicans in things when the Democrats were in charge. So now you have to give us something, and not even much. Not jacking up the already overinflated military budget when you guys are pretending that you're gonna cut it. That shouldn't be a hard ask. Putting guardrails on the world's richest unelected man who's single-handedly destroying our government. You guys should be, by the way, Republicans, you're missing a golden opportunity here. I know that you guys don't like him being single-handedly responsible for whether you have a continuing political career or not. So here, it's the Democrats that are making the guardrails appear. They're twisting your arm. We have to fund the government. We had to put the guardrails in. I didn't want it. And so as of right now, they're not seeing that opportunity for what it is. But before we discuss, Francesca, I do just want to mention that as in with the House, you had Jared Golden of Maine. There is one Senate Democrat who is not ready to stand with the others. Can anyone guess who that is?
Is he big?
It's not. Is he big?
Is he about yay big? Is he yay wide?
Yep.
Oh God.
It's Fetterman. Of course, it's Fetterman. But anyway, what do you think? I think they're gonna somehow get it done. What do you think they'll give?
I just want to rename the fact that it is Fetterman is a real testament to actually vetting our Senate candidates. Fetterman, Kirsten Sinema, these people are absolute turncoats and weirdo outsiders that honestly, you really need to have proven yourself. And I absolutely think, I mean, let's just be real. Having served in Congress, let's see what you do. Let's see, like, what you're about. Versus just going straight to the Senate is really like, this is what we see. This is what we see happening with Fetterman. I think it's very heartening that honestly, all of the people who have been pressuring their senators has resulted in this. There should be absolutely no capitulating on this budget. Shut it down completely. Elon Musk is already shutting down the government, so sit in it, all right? And we saw what happened last time in the shutdown. It didn't look good for Republicans who are in the majority, and they have to do better. If they want to get Democrats to vote for this budget, then you can't cut Medicaid. You can't simply, your role as an elected official cannot simply be to hand more money over to the ultra wealthy. Try doing things for, I don't know, everyday people.
Yeah. That would be great. And I thought that there was some good indications from his past that he would be a better sort of Democrat. I mean, God, the fall has just been like, we're gonna be talking in a couple of years. Like, is he worse than Sinema and Manchin?
Oh, yeah.
As of right now, I'm not yet sure. Sinema did some really bad stuff, but anyway, for right now, since it looks like this current budget is not gonna pass, the Republicans are trying to put it onto the Democrats. And so Charlie Kirk triumphantly tweeted, "Chuck Schumer now owns the shutdown," which is nice. I like him turning Twitter into his own personal vision board where you just tweet the things you want to see in the world. Yeah, but look, I'm not saying that you can't philosophically make some case that like, yeah, I guess the Democrats could have saved your asses and they're choosing not to. That doesn't mean that they own it. You guys are in charge. You wanted to be in charge, or at least you said you wanted to be in charge, which now means you're in charge. When things fail, it is on you. If I tell you that like your house is on fire, I'm gonna put it out, but you have to pay me $100 million, like, and then you don't do it, so I don't put it out. Like, I can say that it's on you, but I was being ridiculous. Again, like, we all know what's happening here. They want to have their like fever dream CR that has everything they want and nothing for the Democrats, and they want the Democrats to just needlessly surrender on that. Why the hell would the Democrats do that? Why would they save you when you've proven yourself so undeserving of being saved? Give the Democrats some things and then you will get some votes. And I'm not even saying that like I'll advocate for it. The Democrats are weak. They will definitely fold if you just give them a little bit, but they don't want to do that. They're absolutists, and show them, make it unavoidable for them to know that that's not going to work as a strategy.